been all Edge during the commercial break, focusing on the left leg of the high-flying Jeff Hardy. Edge obviously in a maniacal, look out, the count! Edge in a maniacal frame of mind, looking to ground the high flyer. The pain has to be ripping through the left leg of Jeff Hardy. And here's how Jeff Hardy is with that leg. Taking a chance and wrapping his leg around the security. You can see it right there. And now Edge is exploiting the injury. Sound but somewhat perverse strategy by the Radar superstar.
I don't know if this is smart on the part of Jeff Hardy to continue here. You may have hyperextended that knee or, well, I mean, you know, there's no telling you. ACL injury or whatever, but he's in a lot of pain. I know that.
Jeff Hardy doing all he can to not tap in this situation. Edge with a submission maneuver on the left leg, the injured left leg, and Hardy. Well, it shows that great fighting spirit that Jeff Hardy possesses. Gets to the bottom rope. That will necessitate a break. We got the break. And Jeff Hardy may have a break of another kind. We're not sure.
One thing for sure, you talk about being able to read the face of Edge, and it looks like right a moment ago, it looked as if Edge knew he was in command here.
Edge in control at the moment, but you saw the resiliency and the fighting spirit of Jeff Hardy trying to get back offensively in this one-fall contest. Jeff Hardy not only mule kick, but Edge was able to avoid contact. Nice counter by Edge.
You cannot sell Edge short. You cannot take anything for granted. Edge
now, look at that. As an ally, the solid steel ring post used as an ally by that man Edge. Edge will get very familiar with steel at SummerSlam inside Hell in a Cell against the phenom known as the Undertaker. Edge is almost sauntering back over to Jeff Hardy as if Edge is firmly and probably is in the driver's seat.
Well, you know, Edge has never been in a cell match in his entire career, and I know he can't be looking forward to climbing in one with the Undertaker. Edge's entire life seems to be falling apart around him, and you know what? The Undertaker might just finish him off.
Jeff Hardy looking to finish off Edge and what might be considered an upset considering the condition of Jeff Hardy's left leg.
Just when Edge thought he had everything going his way, Jeff Hardy pulls one out of the hat, dropped Edge right on the back of his head.
Edge's life started spiraling downward on June 30th when he lost the little tiny, and he got married, and he got caught in a very compromising situation with another lady.
Oh, it was a wedding planner, wasn't it?
It was the wedding planner. Hardy. Jeff just couldn't get to the corner, and even though Edge now still tied to the tree of woe.
Let me do it.
Both feet right into the solar plexus. And Edge,
hard to say how much Jeff Hardy has left in the tank, but if he's going to get a cover a little bit quicker.
Jeff with a cover, reaching back, pulling the leg, trying to get the three, but you could see that it was not the normal Jeff Hardy quickness and acceleration. Jeff Hardy is essentially competing on one leg here.
Yeah, and that's not good for a high flyer like Hardy.
It's a fake. Hardy is face slam, face first, and this should begin. Jeff Hardy kicks out. The amazing resiliency of Jeff Hardy after beating him with a slobberknocker of an Impaler DDT. Edge can't believe it, but that didn't do the trick. Referee consulted with Jeff Hardy about his injury.
And this could make Edge even more desperate to get this victory. Look at Edge's face. Edge is thinking spear.
Hardy able to barely sidestep. Brazilian one, able to get to the top turnbuckle.
Jeff Hardy thought he had a 3 count, but the referee was right. It was close. But Edge able to kick out. Watch this.
Whisper and a wham on one leg, and now we're back to even in this one-fall matchup. It would seem Edge in trouble. Hardy on one leg. Who's going to be able to get it out? Sit down powerbomb. Face first for Edge. Hardy now. Maybe thinking swanton.
I mean, I'm thinking I would have gone for the cover right there. I don't know if this is a wise idea.
Jeff Hardy is now rolling the Edge. And Edge, no pun intended, rolling out of the way, out of harm's way.
Well, because of that injured leg, Jeff took a little bit too much time getting to that top rope.
Hardy having to go to the ropes, hold himself up. Yes. Spear! Edge all the way outside. Referee checking on Jeff Hardy.
Man, how was Hardy able to leap out of the way of that spear? But I think he paid the price. I think he landed on that injured knee again.
And Edge now, the referee over with Edge may be counted out. Referee's got a 10 count to work with.
Edge went face first out of the ring and into the floor.
To the head of Jeff Hardy. The referee's counting Edge. Edge rolling back to the ring at 9. Referee didn't see it.
I think MVP came for the crowd here.
Jeff Hardy was kicked right in the head with that running kick by MVP. MVP and Jeff Hardy